Hi everybody, this is Eno from ENO'S World. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some turkey tail or chofi. Let's get into the video and let's get started. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wash the chofi and you clean it very well because you know how meat is. Please don't use hot water, use cold water to wash it. I know it's very cold at the moment, so you might be tempted to use hot water, but please use cold water to wash it. You see how turkey tail always has this hard, I don't know how to describe it, there's stuff in it. Try and remove every single one of those because it doesn't really add any benefit to the meat and it makes it just taste disgusting. And then when you fry it and you eat it after, it comes in your mouth, you're going to take it out anyway. So try and take it out. Clean it as well as you can. See what I'm doing here? Pull every single one of those. I think it's attached to the feather, so I think when you're pulling it, it just doesn't come out, and that's just the bit that's there. So I take every single one of those out. Make sure I take every single one. Okay. So after you've done all of that, what you're going to do is transfer the meat that you've cleaned back into that bowl, and then you're going to clean it properly, this time with either lemon, lime or vinegar. So we're going to clean the meat properly now, like properly clean it. So yes, I am going to be using a full lemon, so full lemon to clean the whole meat. Please clean it really well. As I said, meat or chicken has always got this weird smell that obviously, okay, maybe it's just me, I just don't like the smell of it. So just clean it properly, please. So once our meat is all clean now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop it up. So I like to chop it up into 3 or 4. Reason being is I just like it in the smaller pieces. And this chofi that I bought was quite huge, or this turkey that I bought was quite big, so I like to cut it up into 3. Now when I cut it, I like to put little slices on the side of it, just so that when I'm cooking it, everything can get into the right corners. See, I've just found one of those things again. So just when you cut it up, just put little slits in there so that when you cook it, all your stuff, all the seasonings can get into the meat. Okay. I am very sorry, seems like I've lost some of the footage, but this is all the blended stuff that I had. I had onion, garlic, ginger, and some Scotch bonnets. So I blended those up and I'm gonna add it to the meat. Also, this is the time where you're gonna add all your seasonings. So whatever seasoning you've got, you just add to it. So I added some chili, more chili for it to have a little bit more of a kick. Then you're also gonna add some chicken seasoning and whatever seasoning you like, or however you want your meat to taste like, whatever seasonings you've got, you can use them seasonings at this particular point. So now that all the seasonings and everything has been added, we're gonna add 1.5 cups of water to it. Now you just stir everything together, mix everything in. Then we're gonna add it on. Gonna put it onto the hob. Gonna put it onto the hob. As I said before, seasoning is up to you. Now when I checked, I needed a little bit more salt, so I just added a teeny bit more salt to it. So now you just put it on the hob for 30 minutes for it to cook through, and then we'll be right back. Oh yes, we are going to be making a sauce on the side. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using for the sauce. So 2 onions, garlic, ginger, and some Scotch bonnet. So after 15 minutes, I decided to give it a quick check and give it a stir over. So the ones at the top one goes to the bottom, basically. So just after 15 minutes, just give it a quick stir and cover it back up. So now we're going to start on our sauce. I've moved the meat to the hob at the back, and then we're going to start on our sauce. So I've blended all the stuff, the stuff I showed you earlier, the onion, garlic, ginger, Scotch bonnet. So we're just going to add that in. So now what you're going to do is going to add all your seasonings that you need, which is the powdered pepper, some chicken seasoning, some Maggi, and some salt. Stir it over, leave it on the hob, let it do its thing. And at this point you can taste to make sure everything is okay, to make sure you've got enough seasoning, and the seasoning is to your taste, or the salt quantity is to your taste. Cover it up, leave it to do its thing. So now we're gonna move that one to the back, and then we're gonna check on our meat to make sure everything is nice and cooked. Then we move on to the next step. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove every one of the meat out of the stock and put it in or on a tray. So just removing all of it and putting it on a tray. This stock can be used for different things, so I always keep the stock. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to fry our meat. So put your hob on, put your pan onto the hob, put some oil in there, put the heat on the highest heat you've got for the oil to get hot. Then we'll be right back. Okay, as I always say, make sure your oil is nice and hot. So we're just gonna start dunking all the meat in there. Please be careful at this stage so that the oil doesn't splash back at you. So now once everything is in, we're gonna move this to the back hob because I want to move the gravy or the yeah, the gravy or the stew that's gonna go around it onto the top one. So that's what I'm doing here now, just swapping it around. So keep stirring it, but please make sure it does not burn. That's why I just keep stirring it, and I keep changing the hob so that I can have this at the front and I can keep an eye on it. So just keep changing it. I'll put the heat on the lowest, but please ensure it does not burn. So whilst that's doing that, just keep an eye on the meat as well, so that one too does not burn. So just give it a quick stir, and very soon we'll be ready to eat. So you see, this is coming oil on it now. So the chofi that I cooked, somehow it's got oil on top of it. So I use that oil on top of this. See? You don't waste anything here. And then even add a little bit of the stock on it. So that's all you need to get the oil right. So you don't really need oil, you just need a bit of the oil from the chocolate. Yeah, more managed, so we can take it out now. So the second batch more in there. Do is I'm going to take some of this out because I might not need all of this. I can use this for something else. So now I'm just going to add some pepper flakes in there. Yes, there is the baby standing right there. She follows me wherever I go. So yes. Okay, so you just add that in. I just add that in for the look of it. I don't think it adds any spiciness to it. I just add it in just so it's got the look. So this is optional. You can choose to not add it in, or you can choose to add it in. I don't really think it makes a difference. I just like adding it in because I just tell my brain that it makes it even more spicier. I always tell my friends that chofi does not have to be oily. This is example of non-oily chofi. So when you do it this way, it becomes more, I say, dry, and you don't get all that fattiness. So now the little sauce that we made, we're going to add that to it. And at this point, you can leave it like that. You just add the sauce to it, and you can leave it like this and eat it like this. I like it like this. Or you can do it the other way, which I'm about to show you now, is you can shove it in the oven. So I do it like this for my people in Ghana, because people ask me that, how about if you don't have an oven, blah blah blah. So if you don't have an oven, that's why I always cook through my sauce, so that you can just add it like this and just eat it like this. If eating it like this is perfectly fine, you don't have to put it in the oven. So this is perfect. So after keeping in the oven for 10 minutes, this is ready to be served and to be eaten. Can you see? Scrumptious. It's And I'm like, come on, juicy meat, beautiful. So try out the recipe, let me know how it goes for you. If you like it, give this video a thumbs up. As always, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so that you'll be one of the first ones to be notified when I post. As always, I love you guys so much for the love and support. Good night, goodbye, good day. Peace, everybody. Bye.